Yo. What's happening?
What's up?
Well,
I'm Phil.
I'm Bob,
And we are.
the Mountain Duo, and I messed up.
What'd you do?
Well, I had it all queued up for people to click our link and join us live. And so they can jump on the video. We've already got some comments coming in, but I accidentally closed out of everything, and now I'm going to try not to do that again. But we got Fruit Punch Bicycle. Hey, yo, let's go.
What's up?
Hey, Fruit Punch, we're about to drop a link in here. Click it. Join us. We got to keep it PG rated, though. We will click you off if it gets out of hand, but we want you to join us and show us what you are drinking and tell us what you're thinking. I'm going to get that link in here right now as Phil. Why don't you tell us what you're drinking tonight?
All right. I have 20-ounce bottle Mountain Dew Overdrive.
What?
I don't have many of these left, so.
Boy, that's awesome.
Oh, that is so good.
Let's see if this goes in here.
I see it.
All right. I think it's in there. Hopefully they can click it. It's going to look like this, though. Click the link, and then it's...
Fruit Punch. I gave it a star, so hopefully it'll stay to the top of the comments there.
Oh, is that what that does?
I don't know.
I have no idea. But hopefully you can click that link, copy and paste it into your browser, and join us. Looks like Fruit Punch is enjoying The Incredible Hulk, old school, with Lou Ferrigno, and
nice.
Enjoying a Baja Blast. Well, Fruit Punch and Bob are enjoying the same drink. But we all know I can't control myself when it comes to Mountain Dew. I have a Mountain Dew Baja Blast and a Mountain Dew Pitch Black Fountain.
Nice.
So I'm kind of double fisted tonight. And
have you got yourself a gallon bag of Pitch Black yet?
I haven't, but I know the place. When I do, I know where I'm going to get it.
I found one that has those big bags, but their Pitch Black is off. It doesn't taste good.
Right. That's the secret. You got to find the bag, and then you've got to find the location that has the right mix. And I know the place that has the right mix for Baja Blast and Pitch Black. The best ever.
I want to make a little video filling up the bag. But
probably going to be tough.
There's two. Yeah. I'm going to have some of my kids film it for me.
Yeah,
there's two Pitch Black things on the fountain, but one of them says it's Major Melon. The other one says Pitch Black, but they're both Pitch Black when it comes out.
Hey,
the one that says Pitch Black is not very good. The one that says Major Melon is better, but still not right.
Well, the place that I get my Pitch Black that is on point says that it's voltage.
Yeah.
So
seems like
a very pleasant surprise when well, that looks like a really dark purple, not blue. That's Pitch Black. Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we've shown them what we're thinking. Now it's time to tell them what we're thinking. We've told them what we're drinking. Now we're going to talk about what we're thinking. And I'm thinking I had a blast, literally and figuratively, at the Bassmaster Classic last weekend, right here in Fort Worth, Texas, where everything is bigger in Texas. And this was no exception to that, because the biggest weight ever weighed in Bassmaster Classic history happened right here this weekend. Easton Fothergill, congratulations. 22 years old, rookie season on the Elite Series, fishing his second Bassmaster Classic. I think he finished like 16th the last time. And then went into the final day with a 10-pound lead and was pretty much tied with 30 minutes to go into fishing. And he hooked an 8-pounder and got it in the boat and ended up winning by 8 pounds. That was the fish, fifth and final fish. So he was almost coming in with 4, and they were going to be, let's see what the scales say, because they're pretty tight. And then he hit that one, and that sealed the deal.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty cool. But while I was at the Classic, and we posted it on Instagram, some of you may have seen it, commented, liked it, is that they have partnered previously with Googan Baits and the Googan Squad, right? We've all collected this. We've all got it. Maybe some of y'all are fishing with it, but this is the package of Bandito bugs. It came with, see the Mountain Dew logos for the drink that they are after. Code Red, Voltage, OG.
Original.
And so that came with a 18-pack through ordering it through the website at Walmart. And of course, when you're into Mountain Dew and fishing, you're going to get that. But at the Classic, this week, they now also have this cool green looking. And if you zoom in on the color on the tag, that's right, folks, Mountain Dew Baja Blast is the color. It's that cool green with the little blue flake in there. And
is it weird that I want to eat one of those?
Yeah, they do look tasty. I don't know. We were giving out free Mountain Dew, so I drank some of that.
Nice.
As much as I could.
Free Mountain Dew tastes a little better, I think.
And I was going to wait for Phil to be down here next week, but why not show him, or not next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know, 2 weeks from now.
2, yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks. But we're going to show you. Got one of these.
Ooh.
Googan Mountain Dew with the green cap for my man Phil.
That is awesome.
Right?
I saw those in the background of one of your pictures, and I was like, man, I wonder how much those are. So I
free
thought about,
to you, my friend. Free to you.
Wow, thank you.
Yes. So I was gonna surprise you, and it was propping up in the post the baits.
Yeah.
But I said, that's all right.
That's awesome. I'm
I'm
excited about that because
because this is kind of like you always carry one like that exact size, and I was like, dude,
yeah.
I gotta get some of them.
I do. I carry one everywhere I go. I got the Mountain Duo sticker on there.
Yep. Well, I think there's enough space along these black sides that you'll be able to slide in some stuff.
Yep. That's awesome.
Heck yeah. I'm excited for it. I think it'll be fun. We'll be walking around matching.
Nice.
And that's not all, folks.
What else you got?
What else do we have on the wonderful night of what we're thinking? We know what we're drinking. But dropping in June, I just have a picture of it. I could not buy any from them. I couldn't convince them. And I believe it's going to be in a single pack per deal. It's not going to be a combo pack, is what they were thinking, but they weren't sure. Googan Baits in June is dropping some frogs for fishing in the style of Baja Blast with Mountain Dew logo, OG with Mountain Dew logo, Code Red with Mountain Dew logo, and Voltage with Mountain Dew logo on their back.
Nice.
So
it's kind of tough to see.
Frogs.
Kind of tough to see on those. Is it the new logo or is it the old logo?
Let me try to zoom it in on one that's going to show up the best.
Okay.
This one shows up the best. The Baja Blast.
New logo.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
Yes, indeed, my friend. Let's go. I'm going to be buying some frogs and hanging them up. And at some point, maybe I'll get a cool background like Phil has. Maybe when Phil comes here, he can use his art expertise, visualization, and help me.
You lay some stuff out there?
Yeah, about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, we'll start hammering nails into the wall.
We've done it before.
It's happened before, and it probably will happen again at some point. But yeah, so lots of cool stuff in the Mountain Dew world coming out, tied into fishing. Lots of cool stuff just in the Mountain Dew world with all the new flavor releases.
Yep.
And we got something special coming with those new releases.
We do.
That y'all have never seen before.
We do. I'm excited about that. I don't know how much we want to
tease
it.
Tell you.
Okay.
That's it.
That's all.
That's
all right.
it. We're just going to let y'all know that we have something, at least in our minds. It's going to be a lot of fun and super cool and entertaining. It's you're not going to want to miss it. That's for sure. All right. Well, I'm talking. I also got to go on Bass Talk Live, which is if you can tell, a fishing podcast. They do it Monday through Thursday, every morning podcast. And I was on it late night before with Mark Jeffries, who was the guy that started it. And now Matt Pangrak is the current host. Was kind of Mark Jeffries' assistant for years. And then Mark Jeffries kind of stepped down from it and focusing on some bowling. He's got a bowling career and college coaching bowling. And so Matt's kind of taking it over. And so he does a great job with it. And I got to jump on this morning. And I'm gonna attempt to play us a section here.
Just a little clip of it.
A little clip, just a quick clip, and I think you'll see why we're gonna bring it up. And why I wanted to show this. All right, let's see here. Bear with me. There we go. And then what do? Go over here.
Don't know who we got on here. We're going to bring our first guest in today to get their initial thoughts on it. BTL listeners, this is Bob. Bob, can you hear me?
I can. Good morning.
Holy cow, you have like a setup that's better than 95% of the other podcasters that I have on the show.
Right? I'm telling you.
It got a little Mountain Dew sponsorship in the background there, everything.
I'm telling you, I do a Mountain Dew podcast. So.
Oh, you do? Fantastic. All right, where are you from?
Burleson, so South Fort Worth. So right here at the home of the 2025 Bassmaster Classic.
Perfect. All right. Thanks for jumping on BTL the day after Father's Go takes it home. Hopefully that wasn't too long of a timeline with Easton, but there's a lot of data.
All right. That's all we need to show. Later on in the podcast, we kind of talk fishing, talk Bassmaster Classic, what we thought, what we saw. And then at the end of the interview, it jumps back on to, I want to learn more about this Mountain Dew podcast. So then we got to talk Mountain Duo, and kind of neat. So that was fun. It was fun to get to do that, and cool that.
And what is the name of the channel if people want to go check it out?
Yeah, go check it out. Matt Pangrak is the host, more commonly known as Matt Panger, or just Panger, because Pangrak is kind of a hard name to say. But it's Bass Talk Live, or BTL.
Cool.
And fun fact, I should have brought some baits up, but Big Bite Baits has some lures in the BTL color, which is a dark green with a light green that kind of goes around. So it's kind of a Mountain Dew-ish color. Really cool looking bait. But Big Bite Baits is out of Oklahoma, and Bass Talk Live is out of Oklahoma. But they teamed up and they have a Bass Talk Live bait color that they can make their baits out of. So really cool.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I did not spend my weekend at the Bassmaster Classic, but I
Missed
did
out.
spend a big chunk of my weekend watching my daughter play volleyball, which was pretty awesome. It's fun to see her team growing. But one of my favorite parts of the weekend was at these volleyball tournaments. Usually, like each team has a table or a rack where they keep all their stuff. My daughter's team was hosting this tournament, so they were at their club location, and so they had like a little team
Home field advantage.
Yeah,
Home court advantage.
Instead of having a table, they had their own little team room, which has a table and some cabinets and a couple of couches and stuff in there. So between games, there was a bunch of the girls were hanging out in there, and I went in there to grab a snack. And I walk in and they're all on their phones, just giggling and having a good time. And I hear one of the girls go, "Who's that guy?" I hear my daughter say, "What? That's Bob." And I turn and look over there, and I looked, and all of them were watching Mountain Duo videos. And I was like, "All right." I was like, "Hey guys, if you're watching, you got to subscribe." And they're like, "I got you." I went and subscribed.
All right, so that's why we had a big jump this weekend.
Right? Yeah.
Right on. Okay, cool.
So,
well, heck yeah, and the rest of y'all need to go ahead and click that subscribe button too.
Yeah.
Keep this rolling. What was their favorite video?
Well, at first they were just watching all the videos that Elle was in. She was in several, my daughter Elle, she was in several of the Christmas, little Christmas Advent videos calendar. That we did. Yep. Yeah. And then, but I think their favorite one, there was one where I think I was getting pitch black, maybe. I don't know what I was filling up something, a fountain thing. I asked her to film it for me. And at the end, she flips it around and goes like extreme close up on her eyeball. And they thought that one was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Note to self, feature Elle in more videos.
Right? Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. How did they do? How did the volleyball tournament?
They got second. And they the team they lost to is a team that is ranked first in the state for their age group. So, and it's a team that we've lost to like 4 times this year, but each time we get closer. And this time we beat them the first set, and then lost the second set, and then lost the rubber match on the third one. But all 3 of those sets were close and competitive, and it's getting fun. It's fun seeing her team develop and get stronger. And they played their best volleyball this weekend that I've seen them play. So, which is good. Coming up on a big tournament in a couple weekends here, where we go out to your area, out to Dallas to play volleyball. So,
the big city.
Yeah.
Just get ready for the traffic.
Look at here. Joel's watching Starsky and Hutch with the tall boy can of Code Red. Nice.
Wait, what? Joel, where you get that?
Do you not have the tall boy cans?
I haven't seen tall boy, the 16-ounce cans.
They're just like the 20-ounce, but they're taller.
Wait, what?
Or just, sorry, I said 20-ounce. I meant just like the 12-ounce, but taller. So like this, but an extra couple inches on top.
Yeah, but they're not wider too?
They're not skinny. They're same width as this, but taller.
Where are we getting those? I haven't seen that in years.
I see them at
cans.
I see them at 7-Eleven. I see them at
what?
Oh, Quick Trip.
You know what? I do. Dollar
they're on the
General
top.
has the Mountain Dew ones, but they don't have Code Red. I'd like a Code Red.
I don't know that I've seen Code Red either, actually, now that I think about that.
Or I'd like to be on Joel's lap. Either way. Wait, what? I mean, dang it. They tricked me into saying that.
Truck Stop is where he gets his.
All right. Cool. Well, where are we coming from, Joel? Are you in Texas? Colorado? Somewhere in between? Somewhere outside? We'll see.
All
If we get
right.
anything, but
I'm
Well,
opening up Google
struggling
Maps
here.
real quick.
Oh, what are you doing? Commenting?
No, I'm trying to look up truck stop locations to see
Phoenix. There we go. Dang, did you run into him when you were down there last year at the water park or water resort park?
I don't know. Maybe.
'Cause you may have seen Phil. He was going around looking.
What was I looking for?
I don't know. We had a very specific thing. Was it the hard Mountain Dews?
No. I think it maybe was.
Baja?
I think it was some of the Bajas. Yeah,
I think so.
or maybe it was Summer Freeze.
Nope, no
I
summer
don't
freeze
because
last year.
it was this time of year because I was there for spring break
Yeah, so
and
it'd have been
something
the
was coming
Bajas.
out. Something was coming out, and I was trying to find it, and I was driving all around Phoenix, stopping at gas stations,
Unless it was
grocery
the
stores.
when did they release the red, white, and blue? Maybe it was this time. Maybe that's what it was.
No, that was more. That was closer to 4th of July.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. I think it was the Bajas.
Yeah, I think we
Last year's
finally
Bajas.
found it closer to July, but it might have released in April.
I think those. Well, what was this? You talking about these guys here?
Yeah, those
It
guys.
says summer here, so I'm guessing
Yeah,
it wasn't
okay.
April.
So yeah, you're right. So then they released that in June. Beginning of June, we found it. 4th of July weekend, probably. Yeah, we did right before it.
Right before. Yep.
Because I think I got it on the buy two, get three free.
Okay.
King Supers or Kroger deal. Well, I'm kind of jealous of Joel. He's drinking a Code Red, but Pitch Black is not a bad trade-off.
I had 2 Code Reds today already.
This one's not. It's not the best. Get 2 already.
I have a 12-pack of Code Red in my desk at work, and so I went to lunch. I didn't get a drink, so when I got back from lunch, I was really thirsty, and so I drank a Code Red then. And then when I was getting ready to leave, I just needed something for that drive home, and I grabbed another one.
Right on.
Sometimes that get off work, drive home Mountain Dew is so good.
Every time. It's so
Yeah.
good.
It is.
Tomboy. Uh-oh. Shout out from Cali.
From Galley.
Click our link if you can. We need to see if this works. If someone X derivative sounds like math. But jump on here. Click that link. It's in our comments up towards the top. We need to see if this works. Are you getting an echo?
No. Are you?
I'm hearing something like weird in the background.
Is it my nose whistling? I feel like my nose is whistling.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. That could be. It's a gamer name.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
put it up and I hit it right away.
Yep. I put it up. You took it down. Quick. All right. Cool. Well, what games we playing? I like Super
that
Mario Brothers.
I like that little avatar there on there. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. Leroy Jenkins. Guns up. Let's do this.
I'm not a big gamer anymore, but I can still beat my middle school boy in Madden.
Call of Duty, of course. Oh man, I used to play that, and I got my butt kicked. Awful. The best I would do is I'd try to get a sniper rifle and just stay way back so people couldn't see me, and then sometimes I could actually get someone, but most of the time, I would be alive. I'd start running and then immediately die. It'd just be like that. Yeah, I miss Pitch Black in the cans as well. I do have some remaining. I'm drinking the Pitch Black Dizzy Mizzy.
Dizzy Mizzy, do you have any 7-Elevens or Speedways near you where you could get a Pitch Black in the fountain?
Right.
Yeah, I really miss really miss having those cans too. But every once in a while,
I saw someone
Well-
post they need to do like little we've talked about it, but someone else posted it, so that means it's a halfway decent idea. It's not just a couple goofballs coming up with it, but like little Mountain Dew stores.
yeah,
Yeah. Ooh. Pitch Black and 2 liters.
I got you.
I think it'd be kind of neat, like little pop-up stores where they carry basically all the flavors.
Or even just cycle through flavors that haven't been available for a little while.
Uh-oh.
Okay, here we go. So the question is if we like root beer. Of course we like root beer. Everybody likes root beer. But
But the answer is
we have been calling for a Mountain Dew root beer variety for a while now. I think a Mountain Dew root beer would be fantastic.
mhm. Me too. I am down.
It is on.
Maybe we can get X Derivative to start pumping it up in the gaming world, and it can be the new
Oh yeah, Game Fuel,
game
Mountain
fuel.
Dew Game Fuel root beer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah, it is on my short list of root beer or Mountain Dew flavors that I would love to try.
Yeah, I'm down for it too. I would love a Mountain Dew root beer. I'm really excited. All right, nah.
I don't know how to say that one. There's too many V's in there. Nutter Butter Girly.
That Nutter Butter
V's instead of
Girly.
U's.
Those are U's. Okay. Yeah, we got you.
Excited
We're
for
old. It takes
Dew
us
Trolley.
a little bit. It takes us a little bit of time to process through that, but yes, we are. I'm excited for all the flavors. I think the Trolley one should be delicious.
It should be.
Should be a
It-
very,
it,
very delicious one. I can't wait. But the problem is it's so far away right now.
I know. Coming out
Fall.
Halloween time. Yeah, fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It is-
we do have a good list of flavors coming out to keep us occupied until we get there. So, but yeah,
That's true.
I'm excited for all the flavors.
Which one do you think you're most excited about coming out this year?
Um,
Got my list here.
yeah, let me pull up the list. I think I'm most excited for dragon fruit. Can I be most excited for the dragon fruit?
What do you mean? Can you be? You can be most excited for whatever you want.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Walmart exclusive
See,
dragon fruit flavor.
See, I might be searching for some information here because we hinted at something special we have coming up soon, and I might be trying to get something out of Bob here.
Trying to get some inside information. Well,
Some
that ain't
inside-
happening.
Information. I think he might be throwing some smoke screens at me here.
Yeah, I think that's the one. I'm Game Fuel Citrus Cherry. We've had it a couple times.
Yep.
Like something new there.
I still have 4 12 packs of it.
Yeah, I got a bunch of
storage
it
room.
still. The trolley will be good. Oh, no, hold on. No, let me back up. I am most excited for the honeydew if and only if it is the same way that they had it in Canada. If we change it and it changes the taste, the flavor profile there, I don't know that it'll be very good. But if you were lucky enough to try it, the Canadian version, amazing. I mean,
Amazing.
like
We got
I want more
our
of it.
hands on a couple of bottles, and then we kind of forgot about it, and we didn't review them until the bottles were way expired,
Yeah.
and we were both pleasantly surprised by how good it was.
Yes.
And I'm right there with you. I'm excited about that honeydew, and I hope it's the same as what we sampled. If you want to see that review, it's in our channel somewhere.
Right. Oh, hey.
Maybe we'll. Oh, there's a pitch black can right there.
There, I got one right here. Look, it's unopened. It's still waiting in the wings.
Oh, now here's an idea.
What? I know I got some fruit quake. I got fruit quake in here too, but I don't know. I can't find it.
Look at this comment. Jelly donut flavor is a Mountain Dew that.
Ooh, so would we go raspberry? They've already got a few raspberries. Would you go strawberry?
Oh,
Or would you go grape? Or something crazy like a lemon jelly?
oh
I'm
man.
a red jelly fan. Cherry.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Very, yeah.
All right. So there you go. There you go. So I am a red. I'm raspberry, cherry, strawberry. I'm red jelly. When I do jelly.
There we go. Fruit quake.
X derivative. I have some. You may be one of the few folks that are excited for that one to try to come back.
Well, he
It
also
didn't seem like it was a huge.
also says
Oh,
never got to try it. It was one of those flavors that didn't get a lot of love, I guess I would say.
It didn't.
Just the glazed donut.
There we go. Yeah. What? Hey, y'all. One of y'all click on here, and maybe they already did. Maybe we're not looking to see.
I think it would add. I think it would just add them down in our studio down at the bottom there, and then we just pull them up on.
We need someone to jump on here, talk face to face with us. Click the link. It's in our, or maybe you got to copy and paste it. I'm not
even
sure.
if you just do it on your phone camera or whatever, that will work too. I think so.
Yeah. We just want to. We really want to make sure this is good here. I'm gonna post it again. There's the link. Copy and paste that. Click it, and then comment and tell us, hey, I'm clicking it. I'm trying to get it to work, so we know that this works.
I think if someone clicks it, it'll bring them onto the stage here, and then we got to add them to the thing.
Oops.
Oh, how did you two first meet? That's a good question.
And the answer is in our very first podcast.
It is, but I will tell you right now. I'll tell you. So Bob was the new kid at my school, and
the new goofy, tall goofy guy,
tall goofy guy. Yeah. We were both trying out for the basketball team, and he was coming in and taking my spot because he was the big, tall, goofy guy who was a lot better than he looked. And so I kind of knew who he was. We weren't really friends or anything. Basketball season started. Our parents were working the concession stand together, and they set us up on a little blind date.
Yep. Blind date.
My parents came to me after
the dollar movie theater.
My parents came up to me after the basketball game and said, "Hey, you want to go see Space Jam?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've been wanting to see it for a while." They said, "All right, here's some money. Why don't you go tonight? By the way, this guy's going with you. And I was like, oh man. and then we're best friends ever since. So
Right. Yep. So that's how we met. And then, yeah, it's been, we've been apart for a long time until, I mean, I moved down to Louisiana in 2005. And so we really hadn't been together but a couple times. And now we started this where we hang out a lot via the internet. But
and that was kind of the cool thing about this. Like we would talk several times a
Ooh.
year. We'd always, I know that sounds amazing, doesn't it?
yeah, finish your story and then let's dive into this a little bit.
We would talk a couple times a year, and we'd always end up talking about Mountain Dew. And then we were like, what? Just kept joking. We should start a podcast. Maybe other people would like talking about Mountain Dew too. So
Yeah.
eventually we're like, all right, we got to stop talking about this and just make it happen. And it's been awesome because now instead of talking 3-4 times a year, we talk 3-4 times a week.
Yeah.
And we get to come on and hang out with you guys, and it makes it pretty fun.
Yeah.
All right. Superman themed Dew.
Yep.
Voltage,
Arriving
Maui
Flight
Burst.
Productions.
Voltage, Maui Burst, and Code Red. That sounds really good.
So, all right.
Is-
All right. Let's break this down here. Is there OG in there? Or is it just those three?
No,
Voltage,
just those
Maui
three.
Burst, Code Red. All right. So
Yeah, 'cause
Voltage,
you got your
Raspberry.
Voltage is the blue. Voltage is the blue. Code Red is the red, and then the yellow in there is the Maui Burst. I see.
That's some pineapple, some raspberry, and cherry.
I can't believe we haven't tried this before. I do a lot of Mountain Dew mixing, but usually I stick to 2 because I put a little ice in here and 2 Mountain Dews and it fills it up to the top. So,
Right.
man, I'm gonna have to try that. Maybe we will make a do or do not video for the Superman themed Dew, and I'll have to write down Arriving Flight Productions.
Yeah.
Because
Tag you
we'll
in
have
it
to
or
give you some credit on that one.
get you. Yeah.
Look at this. You know, podcasts and videos are a lot of work.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of times it feels like a full-time job that we're not getting paid for. So
Yeah, and
We would-
Mountain Dews are expensive right now.
they are expensive right now. Yeah, we would love to even just make a little bit of money just to be able to
Right.
buy some harder to get Mountain Dews off of eBay or different things. So yeah, they got the colors in the logo. That's awesome.
Yeah. Heck yeah. You should. The movie's coming out. So there's a new Superman movie coming out in July. So yeah, Mountain
yeah.
Dew needs to. I mean, they've already made. I mean, USA. Right, we're basically you're exchanging Maui Burst and Whiteout,
Yeah.
and that is one of the most amazing flavors USA. I don't
Right.
see how that would be a miss at all. Putting in the pineapple in there, I think that man. All right,
That's
guess what
that
I'm
sounds
filling up
really
tonight.
good.
All right, let me start collecting here.
So I'm traveling out to be with Bob in a few weeks here, and that's something that's on the list. We got to put that on the list and try that while we're there,
What
Bob,
do I need?
while we're together. Voltage,
Yeah,
Code Red,
Yep.
Maui Burst.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, soda went up for sure. I stopped by the grocery store today on my way home from work, and
I'm out of voltage.
Oh,
Unless
no.
I got some in the fridge over there.
I went back to the soda section just to kind of check things out because every time I'm in the grocery store, I have to go check it out. And ran into my son's basketball coach in there, and he was like, "Man, I don't buy soda very often. When did this get so expensive?" So,
Right.
yep, it's up there. It's $10 a 12-pack where I'm at. I think probably most places. It's the
It
same.
went up to no, we were $10.99 the other day at Kroger.
$10.99.
Yeah.
You're right. It was $10.99 for a while.
Maybe it went back down. But when last time I looked at it, I was like, oh my gosh, it went up again.
I think it was $10.99. Walmart was $7.99, and then Walmart went to $9.99.
The last ones I got for $7.49 at Walmart.
Okay, I think they do put them on sale sometimes, or maybe they lowered the price back down.
And they were a couple of these bad boys.
Oh,
Let's
nice.
go.
I gotta open another Mountain Dew because that Overdrive that I was drinking is gone now. So I'm moving on to this.
I'm excited for you to come in here because we are going to go stock up on some Overdrive.
Yes, I'm getting into a can of Summer Freeze here.
Pitch Black and Code Red is Deadpool. Yeah, man, we should start doing some videos on this, man. Y'all got some really good ideas.
Yeah,
that we can put together
characters,
dude. All right, what's Iron Man? Just Code Red and well, hold on here. I know Code Red and Maui Burst is delicious because I'd made it for the Chiefs. That was my Chiefs mix.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Well, here's a good idea. Regular and Code Red. All right.
Yeah, heck yeah.
We got to be mixing some stuff up.
Man, maybe can we invite them on somehow? I mean, they don't click right now, but maybe if we're making their drink and they drink it with us and introduce it to the folks out there with us.
Maybe.
Tell us, how they came up with it and what character.
Yeah.
How easy it is to find those flavors, because sometimes Mountain Dew is a little hit and miss.
What if we took the formal scene from Dumb and Dumber with the tuxedos? We do a little Frostbite with some live wire.
Yeah. Flaming Hot.
Do SSR. Flaming Hot and Maui Burst. Okay.
There you go, folks. Not open
right
yet. Have one.
I've got a few of them too. And some Maui Burst. So.
Uh-oh.
You got a leaker? Is it half empty?
Why would that be leaking?
Sitting up. Is it half empty?
No.
It's just got a ring at the bottom?
Blue ring around the bottom that's sticky. I'm liking these ideas.
I like these ideas too.
Mixed drinks. It's kind of mixed drinks I like.
Yeah, me too. Mixing Mountain Dews.
Yeah. Well, if one of y'all is not going to go ahead and click that link and join us, be our friend. We need a friend. I'm putting it out there again. Right there. Click it. Post it into your deal on your phone. You don't need headphones. You don't need a microphone.
Yep.
Just jump on here so we know that this works. We've invited folks and we've been able to send them a link. And
one time we did
jump on.
One time we did it this way, and Dr. Dew joined us.
We just we're doing it. He jumped on the whole thing.
He jumped on, did the whole review with us.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because we started to just try to do live and see how that would work. And next thing we know, Dr. Dew was sitting down there. And y'all know Dr. Dew, he can really slam some dews. Uh-oh.
Sounds pretty empty.
Yeah. I've got a cousin that prefers the Mountain Dews room temperature
That's weird.
and not ice cold, right? Now, I have noticed, though, you do get a little bit different flavor.
Oh yeah.
But usually when I'm drinking my dews at room temperature, it's because it was on the nightstand all night, and it's like the next morning.
Right. So you're missing that.
And I don't know if it's gone flat a little bit, and that's causing the taste difference or what, but yes.
Doing them. Yes. I think
I have a
only
Spider-Man shirt. We'll have to do that. Voltage and Code Red.
that's not really a shirt. Those are your jammies.
That doesn't count?
I guess it does. I think the only Superman shirt that I have, the Superman logo is in black and silver because it's from our high school.
You had a Superman shirt from our high school?
The high school football team, we had those Superman shirts.
Oh.
Remember we used to have that Superman wall in the end zone? At the
That little thing?
Yeah, the little wall, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was like a little thing. Every practice you'd go down. It was on our practice field, but every practice you'd go down and like everybody would walk down, go hit the wall before you go out to practice. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but it had a black and silver Superman logo. So I've got a shirt with that on there. Maybe I got to find it somewhere in a
Right.
box in the crawl space. But
Maybe if I just keep posting this in here, someone will accidentally just click it.
all right. So if you're wearing your Spider-Man shirt, Spider-Man do is Code Red, Voltage, and Pitch Black. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Black?
Black spider.
Spider's not black. Is it?
Most spiders are black.
Yeah, but on his shirt it's red, right? No? I don't know. I have to go watch these movies.
The new Superman movie coming out, is that one where I have to have watched previous movies to understand it?
There we go. Which one?
The new Superman.
Oh, I don't know. This is the first I've just heard about Superman because
Okay.
I watch fishing.
I do like watching all the Marvel movies, and I have my son and
The
I.
Marvel movies are amazing.
They are, and I feel
But-
like the DC universe is a little older. Like my son's like just getting old enough now where I'm like, let's watch the Batman movies and stuff like that.
I was going to
So,
say the Batman Begins, the Dark Knight, and
Right.
the Dark Knight Rises. I think the Dark Knight is Dumb and Dumber is my favorite movie, but I think the Dark Knight could be number 2. I think that is a really good movie.
but
And
you
I am
also
kind of excited for my kids to get a little bit older so I can start watching some of these movies with them.
yeah.
All right, the webs on his suit and spider logo is black. And the new Superman movie has a Jewish actor, David Corn. So maybe it is new and separate.
Maybe. My family's home. I can hear them giggling upstairs.
Are they watching? Tell
I
them
don't
to
know,
click the link
maybe.
and join.
I should.
Yeah, get Elle on here so we can get some more fans. Bassmaster Classic volleyball this past weekend. Had a blast. Looks like we got a lot of mixing ahead of us in our future, which I love the ideas. But we were supposed to go for 15 minutes.
And we're coming up
and
on
we're
50
at
here.
50 minutes. And I wanted to go to bed early. And so it's getting to where if I don't go now, it won't be early.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
So we should probably wrap it up then, huh?
yep. Thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate your comments. We would
Yes.
really love it if you click that link and joined us the next time. I think my idea is we do this at least once a week, but I think 2 or 3 would be nice if we could just keep it to the 10, 15 minutes that in our minds, that's how long we're going to go, where we just pop on and anything that's going on in our lives, anything that's going on in your lives, anything cool you want to share, you're excited about, we'd love to hear from you. If it is just in the comments, but we'd love to see your faces too. So,
That's right.
come join us on these. We're going to try to do this. It's not going to be like a regular. We're not doing it like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It might be Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week, but next week it might be Thursday, Friday, Sunday.
Or it might just end up being Monday this week and Tuesday next week and Monday the following week, whatever. Sometimes we
And then when Phil's here, we might go 3 times a day.
maybe.
So, you don't know. But this is something that we're going to try to do. We'd like to involve y'all, get y'all on here, and here's
with you.
some really cool ideas on mixing and themes of what video games and what movies and characters and stuff that we can build and share with the world.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm Phil.
I'm Bob.
And we are
The Mountain Duo.
Oh, wait. One more thing.
Yeah. What's that?
That theme song.
Mountain Duo. They'll figure out which duos are overrated and rave about the flavors that they love. With a ranking scale that's way too complicated. It's Mountain Dew they're connoisseurs of. They'll compare different flavors of Mountain Dew. Make OGs and newbies go toe to toe. They'll tell stories about their crew and share the scores with you. They're Bob and Phil and they are the Mountain Dew.